welcome to another video. I know I kind of promised this a while ago, but basically this video would be a Ouji wardrobe tour. I figured this might be useful for any newer members who are thinking of building their Ouji wardrobe, and that you don't need to basically buy everything. I only have a few pieces, but they're quite versatile, allowing me to kind of swap in and out pieces. I kind of also got my phone here to help me remembering the names of each of the pieces, and I hope that I might be able to also share maybe some short stories on acquiring pieces and whatnot. So let's get to it. So the first item that I'm going to talk about is my probably my first Ouji piece, which is the, let me see the names, the Mad Hatter jacket. This was one of my earlier pieces that I kind of fell in love with Ouji, and it's from Alice and the Pirates. What I like about this is that the chains are like, you can take them off and remove them, so it kind of allows a little bit more styling options, and the sleeves have like these little like kind of corset lacing buckles, so it's definitely a very like out there sort of Ouji piece, and as my first Ouji piece, it's very sentimental, so this one will definitely be sticking around in my collection for a long time. I think that after I kind of realized how much I kind of liked more the aristocratic influences in Ouji, so as you'll see from kind of the other pieces I ended up getting, I ended up getting a lot of Atelier Boz. So the next piece that I ended up kind of getting on my Ouji quest to build my wardrobe was the Atelier Boz Roland jacket. Now I might actually mention this as well, that I forgot to mention in my review video, is that what I love about the Roland jacket is that the actual bottom of it flares out when you wear it with a Lolita dress. What I mean by that is that if you kind of get maybe some of the other Ouji jackets that don't kind of have that flare bit at the bottom, it kind of like suffocates your dress and it doesn't kind of flow out. So that's something as well, if you happen to do Lolita, why the Roland jacket is quite a lovely piece to complement Lolita. That being said, you don't have to wear it with Lolita, so if you're like me and do both, you can definitely wear it for more aristocratic Ouji looks, or if you want to go for more of a aristocratic inspired Lolita look. So highly recommend that. It was a dream piece for me for such a long time. So fortunately they're not in stock in Atelier Boz at the moment, or when I also wanted to get them. But they do come up on the second-hand market quite a lot. So continuing on my quest for Ouji items, I've always wanted to get a cape. This one comes up in, I got this one from Closet Child, you may have seen my review video. And once again, if you happen to do Ouji and Lolita, this piece pairs wonderfully with both Lolita coordinates, or basically with Ouji aristocratic ones. So if you're wearing like a vest like I'm wearing now, this cape can complement it quite well over it, or at least like for maybe colder climates or winter meets. So there's a look at that one. And if you can see my review video if you want to see more details on it. So the next piece, this was actually before the Roland jacket and the cape. So this one was also, I think, one of my earlier pieces. This is Alice and the Pirates, what was it? I think it's the Sheol long coat. Yeah, Sheol long coat. Now this, like for anyone who actually ends up getting this piece, it is heavy. Like you go to one meet and your shoulders feel so heavy after. It is, I think, fully wool, and just the detail on this piece is so stunning. You can kind of run it, for me, I tend to use it for military coordinates and pirate coordinates. I've been working on a military coordinate to run with it, so maybe I'll like pop some photos in the end of what I'm trying to get. But basically, I got this one for quite a steal in my local com, because it's actually missing one whole side of the buttons. So yeah. If you ever want to find cheaper pieces and you're not like, you know, too particular with getting it all like perfect, that's always a good tip I recommend, is that you can always check out for pieces that maybe have minor damages. Now the next piece in my collection that I require, I find that my brain kind of forgets on what order, so I'm trying to remember. I think it would be this Ozz Angelo piece. I find Ozz Angelo doesn't seem to get as much like attention, and I find some of their coats really work well for Ouji. I might mention that this is a perfect example of a coat that could not be worn with Lolita dresses. The bottom does not like flare out, so it kind of suffocates your dresses. But that being said, just to show you the detail, I'd say that Ozz Angelo definitely has pieces that are up there with like Atelier Boz and all the big brands. Like just look at that detail. They've got like little key charms and everything. So once again, if you're, you know, Alice in the Paris is a bit up there and Atelier Boz is up there, this is one of my, funnily enough, cheaper, I guess you could say, OG pieces. Not so versatile with the Lolita, but definitely a lovely piece that, you know, you could definitely wear for Ouji. So there's that one there. The next piece, which is also was a dream piece, was once I basically got the Roland jacket, I was like, oh my god, I need to get like the really long Roland jacket, the one that goes like to your ankles. And I think, I don't know, I just love the idea of having kind of flowy coat sort of style. So after many years of trying to find it, I've also been able to get that piece. Where are you? It is here. Nope, is that one? Yep, that's a short one. And there it is. Almighty long Roland jacket. And once again, this does look alright with Lolita dresses. If I had to recommend like between the long Roland and the short, if you're doing it for Lolita, I'd recommend the shorter one, because otherwise if you have the extra long one, it kind of goes like outwards and then like drops off that way, so for the extra length. So I would recommend this one more so just for Ouji. And once again, just like the Roland jacket, it's basically the same but really long, and you get that swooshy feeling when you walk. Probably also a side tip for all Oujis out there is that be aware that if you get long pieces, walking downstairs, or even worse, if you attempt to walk backwards downstairs, can be difficult. Yes, I have stepped accidentally on my jacket many times. Be careful with that. Or even like kind of getting in cars and making sure. I guess it's the same equivalent for Lolitas and petticoats, but Oujis with very long like tailcoats or just vests, watch that out, because oh my goodness, that's our own struggles over there. The most recent piece I've got is actually the one I'm wearing. Let me see the name. Oh, and a lot of pieces of, like, the Roland jacket is also Atelier Boz. I think I mentioned that, but just in case not. The one I'm wearing now is, where are you? Oh, I have not added it. Oh, here we go. Is, I think, the MacLean sleeveless long jacket. Also a dream piece. I think it just kind of gave some more versatility in regards to wearing capes. Or even kind of the shorter jackets, because I find with the Atelier Boz like Roland jackets, because they've already got a vest and sleeves, they're not so versatile. So I think this one also is a long length one that I wouldn't recommend running backwards in. And I believe it or not, I don't really own a lot of OG brand pants. I find you would have seen in kind of my OG budget videos that I find if you're at least going for the more aristocratic look, you can basically wear some plain black pants, I guess. Like you don't really see it, at least under all the coats and lengths. For this video, I am wearing Alice in the Pirates pants, but it doesn't seem to be on Lolly Library, so I guess like I've got one pair of them, but beyond that, I don't really, I guess, collect pants. I tend to put my money towards neck pieces and vests, and even blouses. I guess might as well, I could go through some of my blouses that I have with my pieces. I find already with the vests, like once you've got like the kind of your main piece, you just kind of switch out your blouses and you get so many coordinates out of them. A lot of my blouses kind of follow on like with the leader, so a lot of the pieces you may have also seen before in my other videos. I've got this lovely bright red blouse from, what was the brand? Precious Clove, which is a Taobao brand. Other thing as well is that, yeah, you can definitely get some real good finds from Taobao, especially for Ouji. What else do I have that I tend to wear with coordinates? Probably also another tip for any Ouji users out there is that for vests, why I recommend vests as well is that you can wear trumpet sleeve pieces. If you have obviously coats with the tight sleeves, you cannot wear trumpet sleeve pieces with them. So I think in one of my other videos I had like a much shorter vest that I've since sewed on. But yeah, definitely if you're a big fan of the trumpet sleeves, make sure you're getting vests as well so you're able to coordinate them in there. So this one's from Metamorphose. What was the name of it? It is, I think, the high collar flared sleeve blouse. Now, I guess there's so many blouses. Maybe it's not worth going through all of them, but those ones are at least the ones that I tend to wear a lot with my Ouji. This one that I'm wearing now is from, let's see, it's from Metamorphose, and it's, don't know, oh, here it is, the Metamorphose Ruffle Bishop sleeve blouse, and I personally am definitely hunting for this in the black and white colorway because it's so comfortable, and I just love like the frills. It looks really pretty with vests as well, regardless of whether you wear a cape with it. So that's my very small Ouji wardrobe. I guess I don't really own that many pieces, but they are my favourites, and I've been hunting for them for ages. And so yeah, I try to get the most wear out of them. So you don't need to have a big wardrobe, I suppose, to do Ouji. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. And yeah, have a great day. Bye!